Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be reacting to my 2020 videos. I'm going to start at the beginning and just go through the cringy videos and then just show you how I have evolved over the year. Just last night I was able to apply for monetization on my channel. Yay! After 2 years of doing this, I am so happy. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, my name is Diane, and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas. I like to explore the outside. I like to go camping, hiking, fishing, backpacking, off-roading, you name it, outdoors. I just absolutely love the outdoors. So I hope that if you're not a subscriber, you decide to subscribe after this video, and if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button. Also, if you don't want to watch the entire video, I will have timestamps listed below and you can just click through if you want. But if you do happen to watch the whole video, you will find out that I am giving away this fun little travel journal. It will set you up for a budget and different ideas for when you travel. And also, I will give you a chance to win the Recreation Outside Las Vegas t-shirt. All right, let's dive into the video. The first video.
Hey everyone, welcome to Recreation Outside.
I definitely had quite a bit of makeup on. I kind of have a lot now, but I stopped wearing so much makeup, and it's kind of nice for my face. This is about the time when I tried to stop straightening my hair, but boy, I had so many ideas for 2020.
So if you haven't seen the 2019
I had no idea what was in store.
I will leave it in a link in the description below, and I will also leave it in a thumbnail at the end of this video for this year, and everything is just going to grow significantly.
Have you been a subscriber since the beginning, or have you been a subscriber since this video that we're watching now? I'd like to know about it.
One that focuses on hiking.
I had an idea to do 3 videos every week.
Such as, you know, car camping and how to find a place to camp. And also there will be another video that is more geared towards outdoor history, outdoor...
I kind of still want to do videos about Nevada history, but those didn't take off too well, so I'm going to have to put a twist on that.
I am on the First Creek Trail.
Now this is one of my first hiking videos where I am speaking to the camera. Before, I was just doing voiceovers because I was too afraid to speak to the camera. But this is a pretty bad video. It's super shaky. I remember somebody commented that I needed a gimbal. And I was actually using a gimbal in this video. I just didn't know how to use it. I was using my phone. This is before the GoPro. Boy, that's a rough video. I'd love to re-record that hike and put out a guide for you. If you want to see a new First Creek video, please let me know in the comments.
Winding and curving. It's a trail that's easy to follow so far. If you are a beginner in hiking, this is a great
I'm not sure what I edited this on. Maybe Adobe Rush, but I could have probably edited this part out. The speaking was probably not the best, but I guess you get the idea. A lot of you have hung around since this video, so it's pretty awesome. I have a really neat picture of this particular scene. Oh look, it's the Grand Canyon video. This gal was so nice to me. She gave me a chance. This was the first business to give me a chance to come out and interview them. In one of my first intros, I had an idea to do the intro of pictures from the last month's adventures. And it was fun for a while, but I think people clicked off too fast. So that's why I just do the intros of that particular adventure. But I was still nervous doing this video. I was nervous to talk in front of the camera while in front of people. And I was trying to get over that then. See how awkward? I am at Eagle Point now. This is where the skywalk is and the iconic view of the eagle. I will go into more detail about why this is super shaky. I've learned to either use the GoPro while I'm walking and talking or just pause for a minute. This was such a beautiful trip, and unfortunately I lost all of my pictures from this trip. Something happened to my SD card.
Don't have barriers at either
Yep.
Eagle Point or Guano Point, which offers a more full view.
But this was such an incredible adventure. I am so thankful that they gave me the time of day to explore this area and give information to you guys. I didn't want to be just a normal tourist. I wanted to make a quality video for you. Little did I know I had a long way to go.
So the skywalk has seen millions of guests walking on this clear glass bridge that sits 4,000 feet above the...
Have you ever been to Grand Canyon West? Let me know. It has so much history there, and if you want to know about the Native American tribes that are part of the Grand Canyon, this is definitely the location at the Grand Canyon to do so.
No modern tools and is traditionally composed of wood and mud. Mud is important because it is a part of the earth. Wood is carefully chosen as they must not come from trees struck.
I really actually
Lightning
loved
is a
this
powerful
adventure. It was
force
such a
in
nice day.
Navajo spiritually, and objects that have been struck by lightning are said to have lost its spirit and use.
This is when I was trying to start making B-roll for my videos. I was making B-roll, but since then I've learned to slow down the shot a little bit to make it a little bit more enjoyable.
Which I'm sure you know about if you look into visiting Las Vegas or if you already live
Shout
in
out to
Las
Maverick
Vegas.
Helicopters if you want to
There's
collaborate.
tours.
My
There's
email is
also
listed in the
boat tours that take
description.
you
I think that would be a
taking
fun
down
video
the
to make.
Colorado River to a waterfall, and I'm really interested.
If I would have slowed it down, it would have been really good. Ooh, Cactus
I am here
Joe's.
at Cactus Joe's, and we're gonna go in and meet Joe
This is
himself.
before I would
He's gonna
flip
tell us
the
a
image
little bit
to
about
where
the
you
place
didn't
and
know that I was
exciting
shooting
things.
on selfie mode on my phone. But Cactus Joe's was such a cool thing. I loved meeting Joe, and
Is it true?
this made me realize that sometimes I wish I wasn't making a video just so I could engage in the conversation and soak it all up.
When did you
Open Cactus Joe's.
Cactus Joe's at the nursery here.
Have you ever been to Cactus Joe's? They have such fun, quirky stuff. I used to go there when I was actually a tourist here in Las Vegas.
Nursery, which I still do.
Oh.
It's since 1990. So that's
Okay.
So,
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Such a neat little place. And they always have pretty good sales going on here. So if you've never visited Cactus Joe's, it's on the Blue Diamond side of Red Rock Canyon, up the 160. Pretty awesome place. Even if you don't buy anything, it's really fun just to walk around, but I don't see how you can leave that place without buying something.
so it took me about 5 years to become Cactus Joe, but I live here.
Fun little quirky stop. A lot of this stuff looks like it comes from Mexico, but he does grow all of his own cacti.
But it's not worth it if you have found it.
If you love what you're doing, exactly.
My hair was getting more curly there. I'm not putting heat on it.
I'm here at the Redstones in Lake Mead. I've been filming all day, doing other
The
things.
same day I did St. Thomas, and no, I did not do St. Thomas. I did Rogers Spring, which is a warm spring up the road.
The sun is going down.
Look at the sunset. It is just
The Redstones
incredible.
is a little loop trail that's,
I did get some amazing shots.
and it's just a fun little trail that most people can do. Look at that sunlight and how it's hitting the rocks. I want to ask you, what is your favorite hike in the Lake Mead National Recreation Area? There's so many hikes that I want to do before it gets
Super
too hot,
bumpy
which
video.
It's quickly becoming too hot. It was in the high 60s today here in Lake Mead. but there's so many things I want to do. But I'm also so excited for summer.
Boy, I can
love
just
coming in
ramble on,
sometimes
huh?
letting the dogs play
I'm sorry.
in the water. And
I just love
so let's get started on this.
the
I hope I have enough
texture
sunlight to
here.
show you guys.
There's just so much going on. It can be overwhelming for me when I'm out in nature and there's just so much beauty. Look at these rocks. They're just incredible.
Said this is not a traditional hiking video for me. However, I think I am doing most of the trail. It gets kind of washed out here and there, and then there's different trails that branch off going to different rocks. So I didn't really do a lot of research on this trail first.
Told us everything that we needed to know about the railway, and it was just such a good experience.
Stick around and we have a lot to show you.
Train track is configured
Have you ever been to the Nevada Southern Railway? It is so awesome.
in a forward position,
Okay.
but then we don't have the track to turn.
Sorry, my dog's walking around right now.
So
If
we
you
will
hear,
back up.
if you hear that,
Okay.
Has to come back to this particular
Wow.
station. So on the way out to the railroad pass, the engineer is pretty much in charge. He's driving the train. He can see
Boy,
what's on the tracks. So when we're
this is
backing
awful
up, we
footage.
cannot see.
I don't know why it was so bumpy.
That's when the rear brakeman is in essence in charge of the safety of
That trip was also part of the pictures that I lost. It was on the same card. So I went to Alcatraz in March. I had a scholarship for NAI, which is the National Association of Interpreters. So I was able to go to San Francisco and stay for the weekend, learn so much. And this was such a fun tour. This video did not do well. I didn't really do a lot of, on-camera speaking. I did a lot of voiceover for this, mainly because we had a tour guide, so I didn't really have an opportunity to do that. But, yeah. It was a fun tour for me. I'm still glad I made the video, even though it didn't do very well. I actually lost subscribers because of it. So I guess people just don't really like tour videos like this, but I thought Alcatraz was really neat. If you ever have a chance, you need to go there yourself.
I decided to break up the trip this time by stopping at one of my favorite hot springs just outside Mammoth.
All right.
There,
The
people down there.
hot springs in Mammoth Hot Springs.
It's about 30 degrees out here. And I didn't want to sleep in my tent tonight, so I just set up my car so I can just get in the driver's seat. And
This was on my way back from San Francisco, and I drove there and back from Las Vegas, and so I decided to do a hot springs tour kind of on the way there and on the way back. And this was right before everything happened. It was actually like right in the beginning. Everything started taking over, and I wanted to get home quickly, but I still wanted to make a stop. Boy, look at the first car camping setup. This is how I used to camp before I took my seats out. I used to set up my cot in the back, and it was actually pretty nice. I'm glad that I have the setup I have now, but that's what inspired my current car camping setup. I need to get back here once California reopens. Look at that hot spring. Oh my gosh. I wish I was soaking right now. It's one of my favorite hot springs. One of the first hot springs I've ever been to. And it was packed, but not in the morning. I woke up so early to get this to myself in the morning, and perfect timing. The mornings are just the best time for the hot springs. Can't go wrong with watching a sunrise in the hot springs.
body temperature looked up. I'm going to with it. If the sunrise is head up.
there I am, half naked. About as good as it gets. Actually, I was fully naked. That's how I enjoy the hot springs, but for YouTube's sake, obviously, not gonna get away with showing everything, huh? The best part about nature is you can just be yourself. It doesn't matter what you look like. You can just go out there and be yourself. Nature's not gonna judge you. All right, this was my first trip out after being quarantined for about a month and a half, which was way too long. This was up in Carpenter Canyon.
Boy, what an incredible time I had just exploring. I think I made a mistake. I think I stayed home too long. I should have gone out and gone into nature and just enjoyed myself, because I truly needed this.
Pretty cool spot. Pretty rough to get in. You need 4-wheel drive and high clearance. You'll see why in a minute. If you've seen these videos, you already know. First drone footage on the YouTube channel. My boyfriend brought his drone, and I really enjoyed seeing the shots of this and putting them in my videos, and you guys loved the drone footage. So that was definitely on my list of things that I needed to get. It made the video just so much fun to put together. It's so much fun to watch. The aerial views are just incredible. This was a cool shot. This was my cover photo on the Facebook page for quite some time, ever since it was actually created, so. Are you guys enjoying the drone footage and the videos? Let me know. I'm trying to get to use it a little bit more, learn more about it. Good, there's still snow in the Spring Mountains there on the peak. Oh, so I went with Hank and his brother to Carpenter Canyon. So I wanted to go the next week and show Jocelyn, except for my car didn't make it.
Let's hit the road. All right, so we got stuck up here in the canyon in the Spring Mountains. What a horrible experience.
Jocelyn is always such a good sport when we get stuck. I'm always getting stuck.
We packed for camping, so we have a lot of supplies where we can just hang out for a bit. And
you think I would learn my lesson, but every time I get stuck, I learn something new, and yeah.
So here we are. This is what it's like to be stuck.
I need a better vehicle, and that's on the list of things to do this year. I would like to purchase a truck that's a little bit more capable than what I've got. Super bumpy footage. Hank is always rescuing me.
The feeling that we will get out, but I want to go all the way home so that I am just home. After this, sometimes it's nice just to go home and relax. But we were nice and cozy in our tent, got a little bit of sleep, and now let's go check on the boys and see what they're doing.
Oh. And there she goes. I kind of like the adventure of getting out after you're stuck. It's just, it's kind of nerve-wracking.
We made it out. Definitely gonna do some pause and reflecting tomorrow morning from home. It's a
All right, so Echo Bay, one of our favorite places to take the dogs.
somebody on my blanket.
Bruce is such a jerk sometimes. That was such a beautiful day. We celebrated the year anniversary of when Jocelyn adopted Blue. Such a fun adventure. We've got Bruce walking around, so if you hear that, sorry. If you want to see this video, like I said, all the videos are in the description. This was such a good day. The dogs really enjoyed it. And everybody behaved themselves. Ooh, spontaneous camping trip.
Special guest Jocelyn, just doing a spontaneous camping trip. We are hiking to Bonanza Peak in the morning. Jocelyn asked if I
To
wanted
this day, this is one of my favorite camping trips. It was the first time we actually camped after being quarantined. And B, it was such a beautiful location and we had it all to ourselves. The sunset was incredible. Like, it made me want to cry. That's how beautiful it was. Such a fun night. I love camping with Jocelyn. We don't have to get dressed up to go out or have so much stuff, or, you know, it's an easy ordeal.
Got our tents set up. I still got to do my bedding, but
I will have links to all of the stuff that we used on this trip also in the description below of this video, so it's easy for you to find.
Roxy Ann 15, so that should be interesting. Always smart to test out your stuff before you go backpacking, so can't wait to sleep.
That tent is pretty awesome.
We are all set up. There's Jocelyn. Our tents are set up. There's Jocelyn's tent. There's my tent. Check out that sunset behind me. Isn't that incredible?
The sunset was incredible. So many different colors all around.
Alright. I am going to relax, listen to some music, and just enjoy myself. I've needed this time out in nature, so this is just incredible. We've got lots of sounds from wildlife and the creek behind us. We are at the
All right, the
about 6 miles,
Bonanza Peak hike, which was
and
one of the most
about
difficult
7
hikes
a.m.,
I've done.
75 degrees outside. So
Great way
let's get
to
started.
break the quarantine gut, you know, just try to get some exercise. It was definitely exercise. It was tough, and it encouraged me to get out and hike more, that's for sure. The views were just incredible. The hike itself was actually pretty good. You're in the trees most of the time, and this is one of the hikes that you need to do once you know all the snow has melted. So just try to either search Bonanza Peak hashtag on Instagram or look at all trails to see what the conditions are, unless you prefer to hike in the snow. It was a really good hike. Kind of nice to camp close to the trailhead so you don't have to drive as far in the morning. The trailhead is in Cold Creek, or you can get there from Lee Canyon, from the Upper Bristol Cone Trail. Oh my gosh, this was my first time trying to use the time warp function on the GoPro. One of my first times using the GoPro, actually. This makes me dizzy and sick. Sorry for everybody who watched that.
Alright, we made it to the peak. Over 3,100 feet in elevation gain. Strenuous hike. Feeling pretty good.
The summit is always an accomplishment. So nice. Love going through the box. Oh, my birthday. This was my birthday. We went to Lake Mead.
Over by the dam. It's my birthday. This is my first time on Lake Mead in a boat. Alright. It's my first time.
That was a really great birthday. Hank's brother and his girlfriend Alex really outdid themselves, and it was so much fun. It was nice to get out on the lake and enjoy the water. I don't know why I put these directions right here on the screen in yellow font. It was really difficult to read, especially if you're on your phone or something, so I apologize about that. I will not do that again. But yeah, we just did some fishing. It was my first time actually fishing. I do usually crawdads. I like to go trap crawdads and stuff, so. This was a beautiful day on the lake. Really testing out the slow-mo here. It's funny. Everyone had a good time that day. It was so nice. Ooh,
Hello,
Glacier
everyone.
National
Welcome
Park. We went here at the end of summer. It was a decent trip. I definitely want to go back and try to get some more memories of this place. The Snyder Lake hike was really nice. I don't think I included it in this video, but I kayaked for the first time in Glacier National Park, which was really cool. Kayaking the first time in a glacier lake. I'll leave that video in the description below too. Boy, the deer there are not afraid of people at all. Yay! Look at the trees. I'm not used to hiking in trees. Not trees like that, you know. Check out that glacier lake. It is so beautiful. Boy, the ground squirrels, they are awful here. Gotta get our selfie time in.
Just met a llama. in Fish Lake Valley.
I met a llama at Fish Lake Valley Hot Springs.
They're like the chicken of the water.
This was such a good hot spring. This was actually on my way back from, or the way to San Francisco. So these videos are a little bit out of order, but that's fine. There's goldfish in these waters. Oh, there they are. They have this hot water that pipes out of that hose, and you can use that to just rinse off. It's not suggested that you wash your dishes or anything with that. This little girl, she was so sweet. I think her name was Lucky or Lady. I don't remember. There's the llama. Look at the snow on those mountains.
Just met a campfire.
This is located in Dyer, Nevada. About 4 hours from Las Vegas. Look at those ponies. This is when I started planning my SUV camper conversion. I took the seats out. This is the video where I took the measurements. However, it's kind of I didn't use these measurements because I had Hank do the build, and he is a carpenter by trade, so he did his own measurements, and it turned out great. Do some measurements and create the blueprint and show you what I plan to do. But we can pretend that my measurements mattered too. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's Diane Outside Las Vegas. You can follow all my journeys on there. There's stuff on there that's obviously not on YouTube, so. My car was so clean. It's not very clean right now. Oh, here's my video about being a part-time nomad. Lately, in the past few months, I've probably been on the road a total of a month and a half out of maybe 3 months, so I would like to consider myself a part-time nomad. I am going to show you a little clip of one of my favorite hot springs, Alkali. More about my car camping setup and my car camping build. I will have links to the videos in a card and below. My setup has changed quite a bit, and I actually got this really sweet kitchen set for Christmas, and I'll leave that linked below because that's going to eliminate so much stuff in my kitchen box. I'm actually going to make my kitchen box smaller. I try to make a little video about how I get ready on the road, but I think I'm going to make a video about that soon that is just dedicated to getting ready. If you're interested in that, let me know. And I will do a full video on getting ready. I know some of the girls want to see that too, so. Are you a lady subscriber on my channel? Most of my subscribers are men, but I'd like to know. If you're a lady, comment down below and let me know that you're here. And make some food. So this is part of the nomad life. Take a look around and then set up your camp. So see, this is a separate adventure to Fish Lake Valley, one of my favorites. I also want to make another video about my cooler setup and what I do, how I shop, how I prepare, and if you're interested in that, I'll make a full video on just the cooler. The 5-minute
The
camp
easiest camp
setup.
Easy tent, easy dinner, easy.
It has taken me
bed
years to
making,
perfect
just
this.
Everything about this is going to
This
be
was a really
easy.
good video.
I wanted to make a video like this because sometimes we just
Also,
go out
one of
for
the first times I
night,
actually
and there's
used
no reason to
my
have
drone,
some elaborate
which
setup, but
this
you
isn't a
still
very
wanna
old
be
video.
comfortable and you still want to eat good.
Maybe 2
You
months
still wanna
old,
enjoy
a
yourself.
month old.
So here we are, and if you're new here, my name is Diane, and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas. I make videos about
I love the Tacopa
camping,
area. It is
travel,
so beautiful. It's a
hiking,
perfect place for
and
making videos
just outdoor recreation
and
in
taking
general.
pictures.
So if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe
The
button. It's
the
easiest
pastel
way to
colors
support
are
the
just
channel.
incredible.
And don't forget to hit the like button. All right, let's get started.
This pop-up intro graphic was made by my friend Jason, and he has a YouTube channel also called Basecamp Nevada, and his videos are just incredible. His videos will be linked, his channel will be linked in a card and also in the description because they are fun to watch.
And that's that. I will show you the inside of the tent. And I will also have a guide on everything that I have here and links below to everything. And I have
Camp sleeping is my favorite. When I can get a good camp sleeping system up, I just love sleeping out in nature and getting warm in my blankets. It makes for a really cozy experience.
Let's check out our little setup over here.
Like I said,
always
kitchen
keep
box
a chair in my
is
car.
changing. It's going to be
And I have
smaller,
this kitchen box.
or
Just
maybe the
about
same
everything you need
size.
in it.
Maybe I can fit my
Always
grill
packed.
inside that box. I'm gonna do
There's a
some
cooler.
revamping
Johnson and
soon,
I have the same tent.
and I will make sure that you guys are
And let's go
along
check out
with the
sunset.
adventure. One of my first drone shots with my drone. Look how beautiful that area is. And the drone shots just add so much to the video. Look at that sunset. And then a little time lapse with the GoPro. Videos have improved so much this year. I am so proud of myself. Now, here's some collaboration videos I did. I collaborated with Girl on a Hike, who is a pretty awesome blogger. She has an incredible blog. She invited me to go to the White Pockets. And this was such a great trip. It was nice to actually meet some ladies in Utah and just enjoy myself.
Hey everyone, I am in the Vermillion Cliffs National Monument. We are doing a tour to the White Pockets. So I was invited from Alicia from Girl on a Hike, and I will leave links to her blog and her channel.
Links to her stuff will be below in the description also. I had such a great time. I have such a hard time meeting people. I don't know. I never put the first foot forward when it comes to meeting people, and I'm glad I did this. This was really fun. And plus, look at the views. This was incredible. This is near the wave, sort of.
What do you think so far of the White Pockets? The road getting out here was very sandy. 4-wheel drive is the only way you're going to make it out here.
I had a lot of fun making this video, and it didn't do very well. I'm not sure why. But if you want to watch the full video on this, it'll be linked. I thought this was a great video. It just never got a lot of traction.
Alright, this is Alicia from Girl on a Hike. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Alicia. I live in Salt Lake City. I've been there for about 7 years, and I absolutely love to hike. Normally I would have my dog with me, but he had to sit this trip out. But it's been an awesome trip with you so far. So,
Thank you. Thank
yeah.
you. And I will have links to her YouTube channel, her Instagram, and her website in the description. I am at one of my favorite places.
All right, the Arizona Hot Springs hike. I took Casual Girl Adventures, my friend Corey and her family. I wanted to show them the Arizona Hot Springs, and they really enjoyed it.
Cold in the beginning, but obviously our bodies warmed up. So yeah, this is gonna be.
I will have Corey's information linked below also.
Well, there's quite a bit of people here. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
She has a really fun channel. She does metal detecting, fishing, she tries out different foods. She's a really fun person. Highly recommend you go subscribe.
Here for as long as we want and then head back up. This should be a really nice day. Alright, we are moving up to a warmer hot spring. It's clearing out here. There were a lot of people here a minute ago, but
We made hot chocolate that day at the hot springs. It was really fun.
alright, we're gonna head back in the water, get warmed up.
Ooh, yeah,
We
get warmed
kind of
back
cooled
up.
off a little bit, so I want to get warm enough to where I can just put my clothes on and we can hike out.
Hike on out.
Alright, so what did you think about the hot spring?
This is absolutely amazing. I really loved it so much.
What do you think, Chad?
It's nice, I like it.
My name is Diane, and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas. And talk about a shirt that I'm selling. I'm selling a Red Rock Canyon t-shirt that is pretty awesome. The quality is great. They are soft and they are unisex, and I have them for sale right now in my merch store, and they will only be on sale until December 7th.
All right, that is the end of the videos to react to, but if you hung around this entire video, yay! That is a long video, so I'm proud of you. Thank you. I would like to give away the planner. It's super cute. And like I said, the inside has travel plans. It has little notes and stuff. I saw this at the store the other day, and I bought one for myself, and I wanted to give one away. So I'm also giving away t-shirts at the end of the month. And I want to know what your favorite video was out of all of these videos, if you've seen them before. The names of the videos will be linked in the description below, and you can tell me which video was your favorite. And at the end of the month, at the end of January, I will be choosing winners to win a t-shirt, and I will actually choose someone probably on Sunday to win this book. I will announce the winner on the Sunday video for the book. And the t-shirt winners will be announced at the end of the month, because I want to give away a t-shirt for every video that I release in January. And I know this is a December video, but we're starting now. So comment below what your favorite video was in this video, and I will choose a winner for the planner and a winner for the t-shirt. If you win the planner, you still might be able to win the t-shirt. So this is a pretty good gig going on. So anyways, I want to thank you so much for all of your support in 2020. If you stuck with me throughout the horrible videos and the weird schedule changes and just everything, I really appreciate your support. And if you're a new subscriber, well, I am glad to have you here with me. And I hope to see you on many more adventures. I hope that you stick around and watch my videos in 2021, because I have some awesome content planned. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.